for photography tips, inspiration, ideas, or anything about film? Well, you've come to the right place. Born in Film and Photo Nation present Film Factor Podcast. Follow us on our social platforms at Born in Film on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
you now to your regularly scheduled program.
When your camera is made by Kodak, you know it's good.
Tonight, I'd like to show you one of the world's great cameras.
Tonight, I'd like to show you a new idea in picture taking.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up.
I see the picture in my mind's eye, and I give it to you as the equivalent of what I saw and felt.
We choose to go to the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
We will never forget that we are analog human beings.
My job is to be authentic.
We all love stories. We're born for them.
Coming to you live from Stratobox Studios in Manila, Philippines.
We are a proud generation of visual storytellers, young and old alike, across all gender, beyond ethnicity, thriving in an online community. Built in the Philippines for the world. From the streets of Intramuros to the ringing bells of Chalon-sur-Saône, atop the great mountains of the Himalayas to the deeps of the Great Barrier Reef. Across Asia, Europe, Oceania, Africa, and the Americas. We will tell stories. We are Photo Nation. And the passion will live on.
We interrupt this record to bring you a special bulletin. The reports of a flying saucer hovering over the city have been confirmed.
Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Maple syrup.
Mula pagkabata maaga na mulat ang ugat sa aking utak. Mensahe ng mga idolo sa aking tumatak parang letra sa akyat. Bawat pahina kaabang-abang di mapili ng pagbukas ito. Sigaw ng puso, gamit bibig daliri puso sa akin. Hindi puro pagrespeto, magkakapatid, mga kababayan. Are you ready for stars in the sun? Ready kwento aking Philippine #1. Alam niyo naman ang isa na tinutukoy ko. Mag-romanin ng process ay palayaway dito. Alam bigay sa rock at hip-hop, ikay mapapahinda. Sindak sa bara niya at video. Lalong nabulabog industriya ng musika na ay pagsabwat ang ingit from Marcus Body Ellie. Lahat ipahanda ang daming kumontra na lito na parang bata di alam kung saan sasama. Nagmamalit sila, takina, ano ba itong kantagwe ang room sa address? Sumisigaw, cheese! Formahang mastablan ng may parang butaklan. Sayawan kong dagan sa stage, tago ang katawan. Sa malit na upang nagkulang persa ng iwan ng pinulit na parang papel ni Tapusin. Kapanapasin, pwede po ba ang nalit na gamit kasi ibang plastic? Sa dating kakuan, kamusta kaibigan? Pakinggan ang tibok at magsaka ng tulog. Haligan, sayawan sa bayan. Ligan at sumama. Dito marating nawawala. Nawawala mga balik na tingin. Respeto sa mga magpasig. ng tulog, halika.
Bakit at tibok at bagsakan ng tulog, halika.
Sayawan, sabayan, di ka na sumama. May dumarating na nawawala, nawawala, bumabalik na titira. Respeto sa mga napasin, hula, lagi na lang kinakanta. Gamit sinabing gitara, di ka mapakalindigan. Sa hangin, bubuli ka na naman. Ulit lang naman. Dahil sa jeep, buhay minsan kung walang naman.
Yo, libre lang ang pangarap, huwag bibitaw sa yakap. Napakaasal pa, hindi ko sa alam maapit. Yan yung sinimulan, salamat at nagtindaan. Hanggang ngayon na lang, hindi namin matinimutan. Libre lang ang pangarap, huwag bibitaw sa yakap. Napakaasal pa, hindi ko sa alam maapit. Yan yung sinimulan, salamat at nagtindaan. Hindi namin malilimutan.
Pakinggan ang tibok, bagsakan ng tulog, halika.
Bakit yan ang tibok at bagsakan ng tulog, halika.
Gagang sayawan, sabayan,
Di ka na sumama.
may dumarating na nawawala, nawawala, bumabalik na titira. Respeto sa mga napasin, hula. Libre lang ang mga pagkitaw sa yakap, tamang asal pa. Sa alam pa,
Sinimulan sa lahat ng nagtindaan. Hanggang ngayon na lang.
Hey guys, happy anniversary! And again, we are here with one of the best rock bands that I know. Hold on, let me bring them up on screen. Yun! We have maple syrup with us tonight.
Happy birthday, oh. Yan, ah.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
So yun, since we have maple syrup here with us, baka you guys can introduce yourselves and ano yung tinutugtog nyo sa band? Anong instrumento yung hawak nyo? Go ahead.
Sino muna?
Ako na.
Sige, ikaw na.
Lord Rock, DJ.
Stitches, vocalist, lyricist.
Sampogra. Oh, sige, Munch.
Munch on Argits.
Munch the Rambutan. Ako nga pala si Sambogra, mikropono, lyricist din.
Ayos.
Magandang gabi.
Magandang gabi. Yun. So, diretsuin ko na. Paano nagsimula tong maple syrup at saka bakit maple syrup yung pangalan ng banda nyo? Go ahead. Sinong gusto
Si Joel makakasagot niyan kung bakit maple syrup. Pero yung banda, si Joel din nag-start niyan 98. Pero before nun, meron kami ni Joel. Mm-hmm. Tapos, pinagtaksilan niya ako, nagtayo siya ng banda, maple syrup. Tapos, kinontak lang niya ako na kung gusto ko raw, parang session, drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Yung gabi na yon, hindi ko makuha yung palo ng drums.
Mm-hmm.
So, yung drummer nila, sabi sa akin, kumanta ka na lang, dalawa kayo. So, doon na yun nag-start na napasama ako sa Maple. Tapos, kung bakit Maple Syrup, di ko alam, si Joel may alam na.
Ayun. Oh, speaking of... Sige, go ahead, Joel.
Dati mga skater kami, nung mga kabataan namin yun, hindi pa marupok yung mga buto namin. So yun, kasi tapos yung sa maple skateboards, doon ko nakuha yun . Pero yung ibig sabihin talaga ng maple syrup is more of stickiness, yung togetherness nung magkakabanda. Actually, yung bassist namin, which is si Shelby, kasama rin namin doon sa banda namin nung high school. Tapos nung college na kami, na-board kami. Tapos yan, sama-sama tayo, tugtog ulit tayo, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, yun na, doon nagsimula yung Maple.
Doon mo rin makikita kung gaano na rin katagal yung band kasi nung era na yon, nandun yung band na Cheese, nandun yung Sandwich. So maple syrup naman kami, parang ganun. So malalaman mo, matagal ng banda to kasi maple syrup. Parang yun lang.
Tira ng mga pagkain yung pangalan ng
Ayun.
Yung mga Pearl Jam, yung mga ganun.
Ayun.
Sino yung bumubuo ng kanta sa inyo? Kayong lahat o may isang miyembro kayo na siya yung talagang lyricist tsaka yung bumubuo ng kanta?
Sa lyrics, dalawa kaming responsable ni Joel. Pero habang nabubuo na yung kwento sa utak namin, sumasabay na yung may mga melody na sa utak namin. Tapos yun na rin yung dinidiscuss namin kung dun sa banda na ganito yung flow ng ganito yung parang riff, ganito yung
kung ano yung magandang tunog, ganun.
Yan. Tapos bahala na sila kung like alam si Munch, kung paano niya kung paano niya ilalabas yung idea niya dun sa idea na pasok na pwede. Ganun lang.
So in terms of naman, siguro yung genre. Paano nyo napili siguro yung genre na ito yung gusto namin tugtugin? Tsaka bakit ito yung tipong genre na tinugtog nyo?
Di kasi talaga namin pinili parang alam mo na 90s, halo-halo yung tunog, may metal, may punk, may hip hop, may alam mo yun, parang nandun yung parang melting pot ng 90s eh. So parang pinaghalo-halo lang namin kasama yung mga influences namin. Tapos yun lumabas sa tunog kasi parang yun talaga yung root namin eh. Parang hybrid kumbaga.
Oo nga.
Yung 90s, di kami ni Joel, elementary days namin. So parang yun yung era na uso pa yung nag-aaway yung hip hop at metal. Di namin alam kung saan tayo. Parang pag nag-hip hop tayo, gulpin tayo ng mga punk. Pag nag-punks naman tayo, which is na love din namin yung music nila and metal, baka gulpin tayo ng mga hip hop. Di namin alam, pareho namin silang love eh. Tapos salamat. Kaya nabuo na rin namin yung Mako Taro. Lahat ng mga idols namin, yung mga nag-influence sa amin, binanggit namin doon. Hindi actually nagkasya doon nabanggit namin, pero yung majority nung nag-influence namin nandun. Kasi like Francis M, siya yung parang nagbigkis na pwede pala yung hip hop, pwede pala yung rock na pagsamahin. So nagkaroon kami ng pwede, so tayo?
Siya yung kumbaga nag-push sa amin na pwede pala to.
Love natin parehas to Joel, so hindi tayo magugulpid dito dahil di ba? Pwede tayong pwede
may nauna na kumbaga.
Pwede tayong mag-baggy pants
habang tumutugtog.
Sabay naka-Chuck Taylor na may hawak na skateboard. Sabihin natin, trasher tayo, kaya ganito yung music natin. So di pa nila nagigets ng time na yun eh. Parang tawag sa ganun, colorum, parang ganun, bolox ka, ganyan. So, sabi namin, may gets nyo rin yan pagdating ng panahon. Yun lang.
Looking back, ano naman yung meron ba kayong parang most memorable na event na nagawa na hindi nyo siya makakalimutan? Meron bang ganon?
Ikaw ba, Lord? Ano bang most memorable mo?
Si Lord, marami.
May isa kami sinalihan na parang contest. Sabi sa amin ng mga host, madami kayo, hindi namin kayo papanalunin. Kasi alam namin na kami panalo. Kasi lugi kasi yung nag-sponsor ng event kasi marami kaming i-apply sa ibang bansa. So sabi, second place na lang kayo kasi
Asian beat yan
ang dami niyo eh.
Asian beat yan
Asian beat. Hindi kami pinapanalo kasi ang dami namin. So
yung kalaban
lang nila.
Tapos kalaban natin tatlo lang yata. Tatlong piso.
Excited na ako noon kasi bumubulong na yung isa eh. Uy, Brad, congrats, panalo na.
Congrats.
Okay, makapunta kami ng Indonesia. Okay. Yung pala.
Hindi ka pwede umalis.
So naman?
Hindi pala pwede.
Siguro in terms of, kaya ngayon, kasi lahat tayo nasa pandemya, paano na pursue ng banda nyo itong pandemya na to? Kasi syempre, walang concert, hindi kayo makakapag-perform, wala ring mga stage, saka lalo nga, yung isa sa mga pinaka most hit nga talaga yung itong live events industry na part kayo noon kasi you perform. Ano yung ginagawa nyo to probably to sustain this this love for music that you have?
Come on. Ako kasi, personally, hindi ko talaga siya tinitreat na trabaho. Parang tinitreat ko siya as passion project eh. Kumbaga, kapag gusto namin tumugtog, gusto namin magsama-sama, sige, tugtog tayo. Kahit ano pang platform yan, kahit online pa yan, or live, or whatever. Basta magkakasama kami tumutugtog. Alam mo yun, nandun yung passion mo na ituloy eh. Regardless kung kumita ka or sumikat ka, wala sa amin yun eh. Kumbaga gusto lang namin talaga tumugtog, magsama-sama, uminom hanggang hindi na kaya ng katawan namin.
Oo.
Hindi, saka ano rin eh. Parang sobrang tagal na rin ng banda. Miski pandemic pa yan. Baliwala na yan kasi anytime basta gusto namin tumugtog. Saka ano na lang, parang release na lang namin ng stress. Parang pag tumutugtog kasi kami, parang bumabalik sa teenager. Yung mga early 20s.
Muntik mo na sabihin early 70s, Lord.
Early 20s na age namin.
1971 ka pinanganak, pre.
So, yun yung pakiramdam nun eh. Yun yung masarap dun eh. Parang mapa-flashback ka talaga sa 1990s.
Oo. Yun, in terms of ano naman, kasi nga, yun, you're also producing itong mga videos na tulad na napanood natin kanina. Sino naman yung gumubuo nun? Tsaka ano yung gusto nyo sa pagbuo ng mga ganong klase na video? Kasi medyo siya eh, medyo makabago kasi nga you're doing this in this time of pandemic.
Ang promotor niya si Munch.
Ayan. Munch.
Siyang punot dulo niyan.
Mahirap ba?
Ayun. Mahirap. Pero okay lang kasi mahilig ako manood ng mga vlog. So, nagkakaroon ako mga idea kung paano yung video. Tapos mahilig ako sa music, video editing, music, pinagsama ko. Ayun. Tapos ginamit ko rin yung social media. Ganun. Kabuo kami. Kinuha ko yung mga, gumawa muna ako ng guide para tawag dito. Maging guide nila para kakantahan nila, tapos ako na mag-mix ng music, ng video, ako na mag-speech nila. Ganun. Tapos, ayun, ako sa social medias.
Napaka-importante rin yung sa panahon ngayon, no? Lalo na kung banda ka, tapos hindi ka rin tawag dito, mag-move into these types of
digital platforms.
Digital platforms. Napakahirap. Lalo na kayo kasi you've been around for the longest time, di ba? Kasi yun nga, sabi nyo, since the 90s. And being able to see that improve siguro, being able to see this platform ngayon na lahat nasa online na, in terms of your perspective as a band who nagsimula nung 90s, being able to see this, ano yung gusto nyo about this new kumbaga digital platform na meron tayo ngayon?
Ang maganda kasi dito sa platform na to is hindi lang siya local eh. Kumbaga, kunwari nag-upload sa YouTube, makikita yan hindi lang sa Pilipinas kundi sa buong mundo rin. Like yung mga nagva-viral na videos ngayon, kahit wala namang katuturan, napapanood siya sa ibang bansa, which is a good thing in a way kasi yung audience mo lumalawak. Parang ginagawa nyo rin sa Photo Nation. Kumbaga, 'di ba? Dito kayo nagsimula tapos napapansin siya sa buong mundo. Yung ano nyo, yung gusto nyong ilabas. Tama ba yung word ko?
gusto yung paputok eh.
Tapos siguro
itong panahon na to ngayon,
go ahead.
Kung artist ka or banda ka, napakagandang opportunity to dahil lahat ng tao ngayong pandemic, nasa social media, 24/7. Nakatutok sila. Kung kailangan mo mag-promote ng miski anong art mo, pwede mo siya ilabas doon.
Hindi nga lang art eh, lahat eh.
Lahat naman.
Si Lord, nagtitinda ng pagkain.
Ginamit yung social media para doon.
Yun. Kasi walang gig, walang trabaho.
Tsaka siguro siguro isa sa mga huling tanong, yung tipong music nyo kasi kakaiba. yung tipong, yun nga, sabi nyo, na napagsama nyo yung iba't ibang klase ng genre, lalo na yung 90s. Ano, in terms of comparison, compared doon sa mga naririnig kasi natin ngayon, karamihan ng mga kanta ngayon, very, kumbaga, easy listening eh. Pero yung sa inyo, kumbaga, ramdam mo yung lyrics, tsaka at the same time, yung, kumbaga, may storya kayo na kinikwento kasi sa mga kanta nyo. So, in terms of being able to, hindi naman siguro compare, pero in terms of yung ngayon, yung tipong music na tumutugtog ngayon sa mga, lalo na narinig ng mga generation ngayon, ano yung ano yung siguro maipaparinig nyo sa kanila nakakaiba, lalo na yung nga yung storya dun sa lyrics na sinusulat nyo?
Ikaw, Jen, ano sabi mo?
Ako, may masasabi ako.
Sige.
Sige ako muna. Well, kasi nung era na, mas galit eh. Mas ramdam mo yung galit, yung angst ng kada tao pagdating sa music. Hindi ka tulad ngayon medyo...
Kumbaga, walang filter, kumbaga.
Ngayon medyo soft eh. Parang, pwede hugot, alam mo yun. Dapat, ganito lang kasi titirahin ka sa social media kasi dati wala eh. Miski ano sabihin mo, walang makikialam sa'yo. Papakinggan ka lang, hindi ka nila ibabash. Yun lang pinagkaiba sa generation noon, sa generation ngayon. Yun lang pansin ko. Ewan ko sa kanila.
Sa akin kasi, marami pa rin namang mga ganong format na storytelling type. Lalo na sa hip-hop ngayon, ang daming magagaling eh. Pero marami ding mga subpar lang. Kasi parang masyado na sila marami. In a way na parang, alam mo yung supply and demand, sa sobrang dami ng supply, wala ng demand. Wala na yung quality na, alam mo yun, yung parang mentoring, tapos yung uupuan mo yung kanta para lang pakinggan. Wala na yung ganun eh. Kasi parang nauso na ngayon mga bedroom recording, yung mga, kung ano lang yung narinig mo, marunong ka lang mag sa DAW or whatever, papakinggan, ilalabas mo na kaagad, which is parang, alam mo yun, parang kung gagawa ka man ng isang art form, dapat anuhin mo na, pag-isipan mo na, kumbaga. Hindi yung tamang mailabas mo lang, yun na yun. Parang yun lang yung bad side nung ganung kalakaran. Pero the advantage is mas marami yung magagawa mo ngayon, lalo na sa mga ganito, kunwari sa pandemic, na marami ka nang pwedeng gamiting technology para mailabas mo yung art form mo. Yun yung good side and bad side para sa akin.
Anything else that
Saka,
you like? Go ahead.
Dun sa style lang ng sulat, parang diretsahan na lang, parang gano'n na lang. Kung ano yung nakita ko sa kalye, sulat ko na yun, sabihin ko na. Hindi ko na lang, hindi ko na lang haluan to ng kung ano mga
metaphor, yung mga ganun.
Metaphor. Para maintindihan nyo na lang. Parang usap na lang tayo dito or kung ano gusto kong sabihin, parating na tingin ko naman na may gets nila agad kasi simple lang yung salitang ginamit. Wala nang flavor na iba. Yun lang. Hindi naman din kami gumawa nito. May mga mas nauna pa sa amin na doon din namin ginaya. Ganun. Na tingin ko mas okay siguro para sa amin yung ganung atake lang.
Saka kasi parang nag-evolve din yung music eh. Para siyang organic na nilalang na kailangan mo ring mag-evolve due time. So yun, para sa akin mas maganda yung ganun kaysa yung mag-stick ka lang sa isang genre or isang platform na pwede ka namang gumamit ng ibang medium.
Very well
said. Nakakatakot ngayon yung music industry. Yung mga music napaka-short term. Ilang seconds lang pwede kang maging hit. Pero after nun, hindi ka tulad dati.
Kasalanan ng TikTok yan, Brad eh.
Man. Tayong TikTok yan eh.
Yun. Speaking of music, maybe you can let the viewers know saan nila kayo pwede marinig or saan nila pwede kayong i-follow. Tsaka, yun. Go ahead.
Meron kaming Facebook page tsaka sa Instagram, Maple Syrup PH, pareho, both Instagram and Facebook. Ano pa ba? Yung Food Cartel ni Lord Truck. Oh, tsaka nga pala yung yung sa YouTube channel namin, Maple Syrup PH din 'yon. Kung mapupunta kayo sa Pasig, punta kayo sa Sally and Jen, sa Stall 128, tsaka sa Food Cartel.
Gusto nila magpa-tattoo.
Yung basis namin, merong tattoo shop sa Pasig, Chronic Tattoo and Culture. Ano pa ba? 16 ounce sa Spotify. Tsaka ako, may ginagawa akong EP. Hopefully matapos this year.
Nice.
Tsaka nga pala, yung shirt na suot ni Jenny ngayon.
Oo nga, ganda.
Ano kami for pre-order. Wow. Yan ringer shirt na maple syrup. From extra small to double XL. Popost namin sa Maple Syrup page, both Facebook and Instagram. Sana suportahan nyo kasi wala na kami makain.
And siguro hindi guys, ang ganda nung shirt nila. Actually, parang gusto ko rin kumuha. Yun.
Yan.
Tapos ito naman.
Pamay na lang, sir, pamay.
So baka pwede nyo ikwento yung next song na tutugtugin natin para sa kanila. Siguro yung ano yung storya nito, tsaka bakit ito yung title.
Jen.
yung Amat, originally yung kantang yan, siya English. Nagawa namin siya noong 90s pa. Luma na yung niya. Yung lumang kanta na yan, pero yung lyrics niya hindi pa yan. Tapos pinagmitingan namin na natin to. Siguro mas bagay ito dun sa gagawin nating kanta na medyo agresibo. Gamitin natin to kasi medyo aggressive yung niya, yung music niya. Tapos dun sa title, Amats, parang ang labo na kasi na nangyayari yung mga time na yun, mga time na to, labo na nangyayari. So parang lahat ng tao, ang lalakas ng amats niya. Di ba? Ang kukulit niyo na eh. Mapag-gobyerno, mapatayo, ang kukulit na natin eh. So, ang Joel, ano ba? Ano bang dun sa lyrics mo?
Lyrics ko kasi it's more of parang halo-halo talaga kasi ibig sabihin ng amats eh. Sa gobyerno, sa mga tao, sa simbahan, sa lahat ng mga nakikita mong mali na gusto mo itama, na parang
ang hirap gawin kasi ang hirap gawin kasi parang walang unity, nagtatalo-talo lahat. Tapos bilang kami, parang ayaw mo na lang makialam, parang gano'n. Parang 'di ba, parang nilabas na lang namin dun sa kantang 'yan.
Ginawa na lang namin outlet yung kanta para may release namin sa ibang tao. Oo, tama. Okay. Kaso naunahan kami ni Shanty Dope sa pamagati, pero ayos lang.
Okay. And yun, on that note, again, don't forget to follow Maple Syrup, yung Facebook page nila, YouTube nila, and all the other things that they said. Huwag niyong kalimutan yon. And then yun, on that note, pakinggan natin itong next song nila, which is Amats.
Labo-labo, nagkabuhol-bulol, espadahan ng mga tila nilang ang pupurol. Di ko na naiintindihan, minsan ayoko nang makialam na lang sa usaping kong bayan. Lahat sila ay tama, lahat sila ay bida, ganyan ang eksena at sistema, sinong may sala? Kayo na bahalang humusga, ako'y naniniwala may isang nagmamanipula. Ang mundo ay isang iba't ibang pananaw, iba't ibang prinsipyo, paniniwala. huwag kang kakagat sa pain na inihain, umusap ka ng panalangin. Ang mga mahabagin sana sila ay patawarin. Walang tulak kabigin kahit na iyong piling tindi. Aamin ang kininang para sa amin. Dadaanin sa bulatas kanila sungay matatalas. Kamandag na daladaig ang ulo kong at ahas. Lason mo kinalat para di mamulat. Magsiyasat ang nasa ilalim kamulan ng uliran. Kitong dingding na iniharang mo't pasilaw sa akin ang marami na anadara. Iiwang ka nakatiwangwang, di makausad, bigyan ng buhat kahit akain hindi maangat ang estado ng buhay. Nakahandusay, makinig ka kapatid na nalalatay. Awag, sigawan, sisihan, sira ang turuan. Kung mga ulo mo nahan lagi sa upuan. Sino kawawa, iwala at tumanga. Siyempre tayo, Diyos, pigilan kong mga tungkol. Kung magmaawa, pagandahan ang nasa forma. Kaya kay ng pagkita, ako ito ganun sila. Puro magalita, wala gawa, puro tata. Kung wala ka po, magaganyo ang inang mukha. Kamag-anak ng elitista, artista, politiko, pare-parehong galing papel, trapo. Pasintabi, mahal kong bansa, huwag kang tanga. Magpabulag, sindikato, balat kayong maamo. Gago, gising na, yan ang hirap din sa taong reklamo ng reklamo. Wala ka na ng trabaho, paano pa-aasenso? Nananabla ka pa, putang inatablaan tayo. Narinig mo na mga taga-dinatanan. Gusto kong bumae pero di magawa. O bahala, kayo kong bahala. Magkakihan ng mga pangmay ko'y matumisan at magkasaya. Hahaya kung tanong ay meron pa kaya. Hanggang humagda para sa bayan kung minumudya. Puro maingay para pistingawan namin kapit bahay. Umutan si Baka, di natutulungan na kalalaway. Madalas na ako'y nababaisip. Madalas kasi gising na lalaginip. Ako'y napapaling narinig. Nananagin ng gising. Ano ba, may pag-asa pa ba? Sino sa Diyos ating sumasampalataya? Walang ibang aasahan, Diyos sa sarili lamang. Laban bayang bangon para sa kinabukasan.
Wala sila doon sa mga kapitbahay.
Ina ninyo, utang ina ninyo.
So the risk is now multiplied.
Kung quarantine is the general quarantine, utang ina ninyo. Ayuda ninyo. Balik mo na 500. Ayuda ninyo. Kung quarantine utang ina ninyo mga sundot kayo. Utang ina ninyo.
Wala sila doon sa mga kapitbahay at sa kapamilya nila. So the risk is now
ayuda ninyo. Balik mo na 500. Utang ina ninyo. Utang ina ninyo.
wala sila doon.
Utang ina ninyo. Habang bayan bangon para sa kinabukasan. Sabay-sabay taas kamay, walay-walang kulay. Mula puti mukhang hilaw. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, humihiyaw. Wakas na laang pagnanakaw sa kabahan. Labayan, sinamakalulay ng rahilan. Isisin na kasin. Lahat hilan na nahilan. Kasal na matiwalay sa mga ulo natin. Kanila ay nakatirin. Utang ina ninyo. Here we go again. Utang ina ninyo. Utang ina ninyo.
Again, that was Maple Syrup. Again, don't forget to follow them on their Facebook and IG and YouTube. Huwag silang kalimutan i-follow. And again, I believe in shirt, ipopost nila sa Photo Nation. And yun nga, sabi ni RC, fists up. Yun. So again, guys, those of our friends who are on Zoom, please turn on your video. Bukas na po tayo ng video natin. Okay. Again, kung if you're watching this, don't forget to check out the poster. It has the link to go to our Zoom live. Again, why do you need to join the Zoom? Because we have games later on. And kanina, before we went live, we actually played games with some of our friends or some of our members who were with us earlier. And naglaro kami ng games and yung iba nanalo na sila. Actually, ang dami nanalo ng Heineken na shirt. Tsaka mga stickers. Nag-film ka na ba kami kanina? Tsaka ang dami pa natin gagawin. And yun nga, later on, we will be playing yung parang Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And balita ko may cash prize data daw yun. So yun! Again, hello lang. Hello sa mga ayan, mga madlang people. Ayun. Okay. Hindi ko na papatagalin, babasahin ko na yan. Actually, babasahin ko na to. Meron akong sinulat para sa inyo. So, again, it's a great honor to have everyone here, and it gives me great privilege to address you tonight. Many of you might not know it, but I actually grew up hating photography. The process was very long and it takes tremendous patience, one of the values kids can definitely relate to. We've all been there, and as I grew up, all I ever wished Again, and as I grew up, all I ever wished was for something more easy, more accessible, and cheaper. Truth is, I never knew what I was doing. I had photography books, reading materials, heck, I even had a dad who takes good photos, but I realized you will never truly love something unless you embrace it, and so did I. I love photography for the fact that it connects me to the people I love, my family and friends. Life is pretty much like photography. It gives you these dots to connect with, though you won't figure it out at first, and it's possible to look at it forwards into time. You'll only be able to understand its value when looking at it backwards. Life gives you decisions, and you will eventually have to trust in the things you feel within you. It's something I learned the hard way. I guess the challenge for us is to find what we love, something we strongly believe in, and if you don't find it, keep on looking for it and don't stop. You can never please everyone. You can only do your best and trust that doing it is enough. You need to learn empathy. It's probably one of the hardest things I needed to learn growing up, and even to this day. Everyone has the capacity to be a leader, and being one often comes at a great cost. It takes dedication, staying up late, troubleshooting things that fail, and trying again. Understanding that in the end, great leaders are responsible for not for the job, but for the people who manages for them, who makes the results matter. In 2018, my dad passed on, and I lost interest in photography. One of the things I learned to love. Photography and I had this somewhat a love-hate relationship going on. One of the things that my dad and I got to bond on late in his life was photography. When he and my mom separated, it was, I guess, the only thing left that connects us. He never knew about the cameras I was collecting, those that he lost when his career went on a downward slope. He says that if only he had the means of getting them back, he would. And little did he knew, I got them all back. Unfortunately, he never had the chance to see them all. It felt as if my whole world shut down, and that all of the efforts I put into collecting these cameras he lost were put to waste. And as you connect the dots, and as they say, when one door closes, another one opens. The people who believe in me, my family, my mom, my closest friends, it was as if they were behind me, pushing me to step forward and push on. We built Born in Film and created Photo Nation, a community that gives you the freedom to pursue your passion, that loves you for who you are and what you do, who understands you the way you want to be understood, a group that tells you to always do the right thing, that respects you. More than photography, we are Photo Nation and the world's greatest.
One of the things that makes anything more enjoyable is being able to share it and being part of a community.
And quite frankly, what I get from Photo Nation is the fact that it's so non-judgmental.
They're so accepting of people, and I like that about Photo Nation, that people are willing to do that.
Photo Nation is hindi lang siya Filipino-based international group. Ano siya, one big happy family talaga siya.
Photo Nation is just one huge family.
I think probably the thing I like the most about Photo Nation is the fact that it's a supportive community, not there to score points.
Photo Nation, a platform that is no bashing.
It's you ask for help, you get help. The best part about Photo Nation is that everyone gets a chance to showcase their stuff. And if you ask, how did you get that? Can you teach me? The people respond and they're like, yeah, I'm actually learning things here.
We all started as a beginner, whether it's you're self-taught or you learn from masters or you learn from YouTube. We should be humble enough to know and to accept that people who are willing to learn, we have to appreciate that because it's actually promoting the hobby or the passion that we love, which is photography.
Malaki talaga yung impact sa pag-i-improve ko as a photographer kasi hindi lang basics yung tinuturo, parang yung advanced stuff na.
I'm always welcome na idea na magkaroon ng isang community ang mga photographers. Yung imbis na magbangayan, nagtutulungan.
It feels really nice to be part of Photo Nation because of how active the group is. A lot of inspiration for me to take in.
Ko in-expect na ganito yung welcome ng Photo Nation sa akin.
Napagsama-sama ng Photo Nation ang mga photographer, anuman ang lahi nila.
I've met a lot of people from different regions sa country natin. Mas na-widen yung network ko.
Masaya kasi nakakapag-share ka ng free.
Na mas manada oportunidad pati el chances na mas kita grande di mi thinking about things na noy atin na kalya ko nila.
Feel like I'm with a family that supports what I love and what I'm passionate about. Mararamdaman mo na may value yung gawa mo and mas nakikita mo na there is an opportunity for you to grow in this industry.
I joined Facebook a year ago and you are the first group I joined. One big international family. It's great to be part of Photo Nation International.
Aside from the photography memes, pinakagusto na ako sa Photo Nation is activities like Photographer of the Week and sa mga Team of the Week.
I was really happy to be featured as the Photographer of the Week. It really helps and boosts me.
One of the things I like about Photo Nation is the fact that it's not limited by any demographic, by any location, or by year.
Tuwang-tuwa ako kasi siyempre first time ko maging part ng isang member na may malaking community. Maganda experience ko.
Nakita na ko na daghang mga parehas na kong edad ang misulay og photography diri sa mga sa Bacolod.
Nakatabang siya ka mo-grow ko as a photographer. Maka-inspire siya sa mga kasama ko na bagungan pa. Pag-join ako aning Photo Nation kay at first kay nakulbaan ko ato kay international siya.
Pag-ayat ko ken to Photo Nation kay dagiti na dumaduma nga aktibidades kay Domingo kas dagiti pasalit nga pagka-recognizean dagiti kas kanyak nga dadamo i fotografiya.
Người ta thường hay nói rằng là khi mà bạn muốn đi thật là nhanh thì bạn đi một mình, nhưng mà khi mà bạn muốn đi xa thì bạn sẽ đi cùng với cả những người khác. Thành ra là khi mà tham gia vào những cái group chơi ảnh như là Photo Nation thì nó giúp mình là sẽ nhìn được thấy rất là nhiều những bức ảnh đẹp, và qua đó thì và cũng người ta rất nhiều là photographer giỏi, thế thành ra là qua đó mình cũng được truyền cảm hứng hơn.
So paano ako mag-join sa community?
uning mana kung bakal inspirasyon.
Yung first impression ko sa Photo Nation, walang toxic sa group. Parang dito sa Photo Nation nakaka-proud kasi parang nabibigyan ng voice yung mga Filipino.
I think Photo Nation is there. It's kind of feel like home. Alam mong this group will help you grow.
Sobrang ganda ng podcast quality. Yun yung magagawa ng Pinoy. So, nakaka-proud din.
Nagulat din po ako lalo kasi almost around the world kasali po eh. Parang ang laki pong privilege sa akin na sa Philippines po nag-start tong Photo Nation.
Pinoy pride kasi nga 'di ba? Doon yung group is sa Pilipinas. So parang kaya natin makisabay at maliit tayong bansa.
I think Photo Nation parang for me yung always active na ako.
Swerte gid ko kay naging part ko sa grupo ni. Hindi gid malimtan ang opportunity ginti ko gid pagsama.
Marami akong natutunan, lalo yung sa masterclass.
Photo Nation expanded my global knowledge, especially regarding Filipino photography. The Philippines seems to be pretty excited and actively pursuing the craft.
Feeling ko na welcome ka talaga kasi may mga toxic na mga tao. Nakakaugmat na nakaka-inspire yung daming mga picture ninda na pinapailing sa mga bawat saro.
That worldwide photo walk, my gosh, I was surprised that many people showed up and it brought tears to my eyes. It was brilliant. There's so much love. I think that's the best way to say it. There's so much love in this community.
The truth is, this is merely a setback. This is merely one huge mountain that we have to traverse.
Wala raw akong audio, sorry. So yeah, again, thank you for joining us, still being with us tonight. Again, if you want to join us on Zoom, just click on the link dun sa poster natin and you'll be able to play games. There are some people who've already won prizes earlier. Some won shirts, and some of the other friends who were with us won lots of stickers. And yun nga eh. And yon, just to have a recap, dire-diretso natin to. I'm sure you guys are waiting for Digital Monday, Film Friday, and the top 50. Again, Photo Nation is now 8,200 members across 101 countries worldwide. Noong una, it's such parang napakalaking privilege para sa amin being able to handle a group like this, knowing na nung unang instance, the first look I got when I tried to check the back end of the group, and I never thought na we would reach 8,200. And in terms of reach, napakalaki ng reach ng Born in Film, and we appreciate all your support and help dito sa ginagawa natin kasi we're not doing this ito nga sa team, we're not doing this to earn money. Walang bayad to. We're doing this because we love what we're doing and we're passionate about this. And yun nga ginagawa namin to kasi it's one of the things that we love. Yun. Diretso na natin our Film Friday. Our from I just can't control my feet. Sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. I don't blame it on the sunshine. Our first entry for Digital Monday is Zvonimir Kovalov from Croatia, Andrew Waitzer from the US, Gracie Liu from China, Hurley Wilson from the Philippines, Marvin Diaz from the Philippines, Nino Sherry from Australia, Zierna Seria from the Philippines, Jan Hapti from the Philippines, Tomislav Borisov from Bulgaria, and Glenn Mandigoria from the Philippines. Congrats, guys! Our first entry is from Zvonimir Kovalov from Croatia. Sabi niya, Kirk, scream. Nice. Congrats, Zvonimir. Our next one is from Andrew Wazer from the US. Congrats, Andrew. Our next one is from Gracie Liu from China. She used a Nikon D3 and a Nikon 28-70 f2.8. Congrats, Gracie. Our next one is from Hurley Wilson from the Philippines. He used a Fujifilm X-T20. Congrats, Hurley. Our next one is from Marvin Diaz from the Philippines. He used a Huawei Nova 5T with a macro lens. Ganda. Our next one is from Nino Seri from Australia, the tranquility of Galway Bay in Ireland. Congrats, Nino. Our next one is from Zierna Seria from the Philippines. The caption reads, Peri Peri. Congrats, Ziernas. Anes. Our next one is from Jan Hapti from the Philippines. He used a Sony A7R III with an FE 16-35mm f2.8 GM. Congrats! Yep, Hanti. Our next one is from Tomislav Borisov from Bulgaria. The caption reads, Autumn. He used a mobile phone. Congrats, Tomislav. The next one is from Glenn Mendigloria from the Philippines. The caption reads Autumn. Hindi ko yata napalitan. So anyway, it's from Glenn Mendigloria. We love your photo. Congrats, Glenn. Again, your entries for Digital Monday are from Zvonimir Kovalov from Croatia, Andrew Waitzer from the US, Gracie Liu from China, Hurley Wilson from the Philippines, Marvin Diaz from the Philippines, Nino Seri from Australia, Zierna Seria from the Philippines, Jan Hapti from the Philippines, Tomislav Borisov from Bulgaria, and Glenn Mendigoria from the Philippines. Let me just prepare the next one. Game. guys ready for Film Friday? Again, your entries for Film Friday are from Justin De La Rosa from the Philippines, Kat Villarreal from the Philippines, Remar Toledo from the Philippines, Eli Locoy from Italy and from the Philippines, Kitty Bain from the Philippines, P from the Philippines, RC Rosales from the Philippines, Leandro Mangubat from the Wow, daming Pinoy ah. Renchi Arce from the Philippines, and last but definitely not the least, we have Zvonimir Kovalov from from Croatia. Our first entry is from Justin De La Rosa from the Philippines. Don't forget to follow him. It's at just.infilms. On Instagram, he used a Minolta X700 with a Fujifilm C200. Our next one is from Kat Villarreal from the Philippines. Don't forget to follow her. It's at cat_shoots_film. She used a Minolta X700 with a Fuji C200. Congrats! Our next one is from Remar Toledo from the Philippines. He used an AE1 with a Color Plus 200. Congrats, Remar! Ito na yung pamalakasan yung sunod eh. Our next one is from Eli Locoy from Italy and the Philippines. She used an Olympus Super Zoom 115 and a Superia Extra 400. Congrats, Eli! Our next one is from Kitty Bain from the Philippines. He says taken with an old Nikon camera. Congrats, Kitty Bain! Our next one is from B from the Philippines. He used an Olympus OM1 AF1 with an HP 400. Congrats, P! Ito na! Ito na hinihintay ng lahat. It's from RC Rosales from the Philippines. He used an Instax 200 with an Instax wide film. Congrats, RC! Our next one is from Andro Mangubat from the Philippines. Don't forget to follow him on Instagram. It's at Leandro Mangubat. He used a Fuji disposable camera. Congrats, Andro! Our next one is from Renchi Arce from the Philippines. Don't forget to follow him. It's at Film Photography by Renchi on Instagram. He used a Canon AE1 with a Fuji Color Superia 200. Our next one is lastly, from Zvonimir Kovalov from Czech Republic. He used a 1945 Zeiss Icon Super Inconta 6x9 with a Zeiss Testar 105mm f4.5 with a Kodak T-Max 100. Again, your entries for Film Friday are from Justin De La Rosa from the Philippines, Kat Villarreal from the Philippines, Remar Toledo from the Philippines, Eli Locoy from Italy and the Philippines, Kitty Bain from the Philippines, P from the Philippines, RC Rosales from the Philippines, Leandro Mangubat from the Philippines, Reggie Arce from the Philippines, and last but definitely not the least, we have Zvonimir Kovalov from Croatia. Ito na yung hinihintay ng lahat. And for for... I know you guys are waiting for this. Again, presenting your top 50 entries for the week. Your favorite photos.
With her mind, she feels the same, she'll let you know. Just prepare yourself and be ready to go. And I hope this message stays in your mind, cause you almost lost a girl who was right on time. Here's one more thing that you got to know. Just cool it down and stay in control. Got to cool it now. Watch out. You're gonna lose control. Cool it now. Better slow it down. Cause you're gonna fall in love. same, she'll let you know. Just prepare yourself and be ready to go. And I hope this message stays in your mind, cause you almost lost a girl who was right on time. There's one more thing that you got to know. Just cool it down and stay in control. Got to cool it down. Watch out. You're gonna lose control. Cool it down. Gotta slow it down. Cause you're gonna fall in love. Help me out, trying to show me what life is really about. But this time I'm gonna make it on my own. So why don't you fellas just leave me alone? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I love the girl, who cares who you like? Cool it now. Ooh, watch out, out. Cool it now. Slow it down, down.
Check. Again, those were your entries for Theme of the Week. Yan, medyo balik lang tayo. Again, for our friends who are on Zoom, please turn on your videos. Yan, paki-turn on. I think si JC yata ayun. Hi guys, again, we have friends who are on Zoom. Again, kung hindi pa kayo nakakabalik, balik na kayo kasi we're going to play some games. Medyo ito na yung pangmalakasan na game. Si Adrian, no? Mukhang... Adrian, nakatulog ka na ba? Hi guys! Good evening! Good morning na pala, alas 12 na. Yeah, saktong-sakto, alas 12. Ito na! A-announce na natin kung sino yung nanalo nung challenge kanina. Ano ba yung challenge natin? Kat, baka pwede mong i-explain yung challenge kanina? Recap lang. Ano yung pinagawa natin sa kanila? Ready?
Ang alin doon?
Yung photo challenge kanina.
Yung Bring Me?
Oo.
Yung Bring Me ba?
Oo.
Yun ba yun? Ay, hindi yung film ka na ba? Yung Bring
Hindi,
Me.
Ikwento ko lang. So actually, earlier, we were playing Film Ka Na Ba? So what they did was, we showed them photos and it's up to them to decide kung anong film stock yung ginamit. For that, is it C200 or Portra? So depende yun kung sa ano. So again, for our friends, do join us on Zoom. Ngayon, again, ano ba yung ano natin? Balik na kayo kasi we're going to play. And then, what we did was, may ginawa kaming photo challenge.
Yeah. Bring me. Parang bring me a photo.
Kumbaga para
so, para siyang iniwang assignment, kunwari. Then, binigyan sila ng riddle ni Kyle. Tapos, it can be found inside the house. Then, if they know the answer, they were asked to send a photo of that nung answer na yon sa Born in Film na Messenger.
Oo. And speaking of, ito yung clue natin kanina. Flash lang natin para di ba na idea kung ano yung sinasabi natin. Wait. Saan ba yun? Anyway, yung clue, ang clue natin, something that that has hands but can't clap. Yun yung clue natin. So, yung mga participants natin earlier, we asked them kung sino mo una na mag-send ng photo will win a prize. Alam niyo na ba kung ano yung prize? Andito ba yung mga sumali? Wait lang ah. Siguraduhin ko lang yung price para sigurado. Dali. Ang price natin ay Sino yung first? Sino yung first na nag-send? Can you guys check do sa Born in Film page?
Teka lang.
Bubuton ko rin siya dito para
Sa GC na po.
Para we can all see. So bali yung top 5 will win prizes. Yung pinakaunang nag-submit doon will win a C200 film. C200 film. Tapos, kunin ko lang ibang prices para makita nyo. Dali. Yon. So, ang prizes ay yung una mag-submit ng photo will win a C200 film. And then, yung pangalawa na mag-send, mananalo ng Photo Nation shirt. Yung pangalawa na nag-send. So, it doesn't matter kung sino yung mauna. Kumbaga, sino yung ni-randomize namin. So, yung second na nag-send na mapapili, yun nga eh, kailangan yung shot nyo, hindi minadali. Kailangan pinag-isipan din yung shot. Yun. So, ititingnan din yun ng mga judges. And then, third na mag-send, Heineken shirt ulit. Doon sa nag-send. And then, yung pang-apat, mananalo ng keychain, shoot film keychain. Tsaka yung pang-lima. So, 2 keychain. So, yun. Meron na ba tayo? May nanalo na ng first. Meron na, Cindy. Wala nag-submit. Baka wala nag-submit ah. Hindi kita marinig. Nakamute ka. Ay, mahina. Cindy. Or si Kat. Na-check yun
Hindi ko na-check yun sa inbox eh. Pero may nag-send sa may nag-send sa GC natin.
Sino yung nag-send nun? Di ba si Val?
May nag-send sa page.
Hindi, babuksan ko yung page ah.
May nag-send ng napakalaking relo sa GC natin.
Sino yun? Sino yan?
Teka, sino may nag-send ng napakalaking relo kanina?
May nakikita na ako na may nag-send. Dami nag-send oh. So...
Si Jomar. Si Jomar nag-send ng napakalaking relo. At anong oras ba to? 9:19 p.m.
Ang nauna mag-send, i-check muna natin. Ang cute naman yung sinend ni Arian. Hala, bakit yung sinend yung sinend ni Mark? Walang asa si Mark? Yung sinend ni Mark, walang numero yung so yung sagot relo. Pero sinend niya walang numero yung relo. Ala ka. Paano mo mababasa yung oras? Dali. Ang laki nung kay Jomar.
Walang battery.
May isa nagsabi kanina yung
walang battery.
May answer siya pero walang battery yung
okay. Ayun pala yun. Okay. So, yung mananalo ng sabihin naman natin. Sino, ako na lang pipili? Paano ba? O i-randomize natin. Kayo na magsabi sa akin, Kat or Cindy.
Hindi ko pa nakikita yung iba eh.
Ito.
Yung ibang entries. Or pwede i-randomize mo na lang.
Sige, randomize na lang.
Yung random picker para fair kasi ang dami nilang nag-send.
Pasend nung yung mga names nila. Tapos ipapasok ko dito
sige.
sa randomizer. Pa-chat na lang para hugutin ko doon. Ayan. Ayan, para patas. Okay, so hintayin lang natin. Again guys, if you're tuning in, don't forget to join us on Zoom. We are going to play some games. Mag-ready na tayo. Okay na yung names. Game, medyo late na. Para... Again, for those who are watching, don't forget to join us on Sunday. We'll have the whole team of Porn and Film on the podcast. So, ikwento namin yung mga upcoming plans na I'm sure lahat kayo magiging excited kasi lahat kayo may chance na maging part nun. It's something different, it's something new na gagawin natin na tayo pa lang ang gagawa. Hey, I have the names. So, those who sent us are si Graciano, si Carl, si Arian, si Justin, si Angel, si Mark, si Jomar, si Val, si Rain, and si McCarn or si Kay. Ready na kayo? Game na. Our first winner of the C200 film is si Carl. Congrats, Carl. Ano si Carl? Congrats. Nag-film ka ba? Mag-film ka?
Pero mag-film.
O gusto mong palitan? Pwede naman palitan. Anong...
Pwede rin po. T-shirt.
T-shirt? Ano, sige.
Yes.
Ito na muna yung price mo. Ito na muna yung price mo. Pag-usapan natin after. Okay, next.
Thank you po.
Next is... Ayan na. Si Rambert. Si Rambert nanalo ng t-shirt. Si Rambert. Send mo sa akin yung size mo. Pero wala nang small. May small ka ba? Dito na natin. Next. Listen na natin para medyo late na eh. Our next winner ng ano ulit price natin? Si Justin. Ano na pala nun ni Justin? Ay dali Heineken shirt. Dito ba si Justin? Si Justin, nandito ba siya? Yun lang, wala siya. Hindi, yun. Congrats, Justin. Hindi pa nakita yung shirt. Ito yung shirt. Heineken shirt siya. Heineken Manila. From one of our partners, Heineken. Next. Si Christian. Dito ba si Christian? Nanalo siya ng keychain. Wow. Ang dami naghahanap nitong keychain na to Nanalo siya ng keychain. Si Christian. Palista, Cindy And then lastly, ang nanalo ng keychain ulit. Si Yo M. Sino si Yo M? Si Yo Makaraig yata, tama ba? Yeah, congrats guys! So paki-note yung mga winners para ibigyan natin sila. Tapos our next, wala na si Kyle, wala na yung game master natin. Dali. Yung next game, ready na ba kayo sa next game? So ganito yung next game. So hindi tayo nagpa-sign up dito. So lahat na nandito sa Zoom ngayon, kayo yung pwede mag-participate dito sa game na to. Medyo mahirap tong game na to. Nakikita niyo to? So, ang next game natin, huhulaan niyo kung ano yung laman nito. So, hulaan niyo kung ano laman nitong box na to. Kung ang makahula nito, mananalo ng ano ba yung prizes natin? C200 ulit. Yan. So, sino gusto mauna? Meron lang tayong 3 minutes So, hula na. Sino? Lahat na nasa Zoom Lahat na nandito. Dito ba si Jay? Si Jace? Jace, nandito ka? Ito pa pala. May mga... Ay, si Justin. Ito ba si Justin ba yan? Meron kasi mga walang video. So, yun. Hindi. Ang gagawin ko na lang to turn on natin pati yung non-video. Dali. Yan. Okay. Dito pa pala si Kay. So, yan. Everyone. Lahat to para to sa lahat ng mga nandito pa sa Zoom. So, ang goal nyo, hulaan kung ano yung laman nito. Okay? So, again, if you'd like to, kung gusto nyo sumagot, click nyo lang yung raise hands. Click nyo yung participants. Tapos meron dyan raise hands. Ganun na lang. Kasi yung iba, wala silang video. Okay? Game na? And go! Go, sino? Hula lang, hindi naman... Ayun, si Jomar.
Camera.
Anong camera? O yun, camera daw. So, anong camera?
Fuji.
Yun na yung clue Yun na yung clue, camera. So, anong camera yung laman nito?
Fuji, boys.
Si Rambert daw. Rambert, go.
Polaroid?
Ano ba? Naglaro pa tayo? Polaroid daw. Okay, sige. Camera, Polaroid. Ano yung next? Anong siya? Anong klase ng Polaroid? Dalawang na lang Dalawang tanong na lang. So, camera, Polaroid, anong klase ng Polaroid? Si Carl. Go ahead, Carl. Retro. Yun. Pwede. Hindi siya bago. Hindi siya yung bagong Polaroid. Anong model? Ayan. Anong model? Natin kung sino talaga into Polaroid.
May mag-google nito.
Hindi, maraming Polaroid. Mahirap pa sa to. Pwede bang test lang yun? Hindi, sige. Yun si Sir Graciano naka-Polaroid Yun ganda ng t-shirt game, anong Polaroid? Maraming klase ng Polaroid Kailangan specific. After nito may isa pang in the box. Tapos si Justin. Justin, go. Chat mo na lang. Ano yung sagot ni Justin?
Polaroid 600.
Sige na nga. Ibigay ko na nga. Ayun. Nanalo ka ng C200 din. Nag-film ka ba, Justin? Nag-film ba si Justin?
Nag-film siya. Kasama siya sa Film Friday.
Ayan. Congrats. Nanalo ka ng C200. And then, mamaya pag-usapan natin, Carl, kung gusto mo palitan to. Para magamit mo naman. Yun. So, next. Hindi ko pa pakita sa inyo. Ito pala siya. 600. Lalagay ko na yung next, Ang price nito ay... Taasan natin. 500 pesos. 500 pesos yung price. Medyo mahirap to Ayan, 500 pesos. Ano to? Narinig nyo? Ayan. Si Ned, sabi ni Ned, film mali. Hindi siya film. Medyo maalog Hinirapan ko eh kasi sabi ni Val car keys, hindi. Meron lang kayong 3 minutes ha. Pag hindi nyo tapos 3 minutes, akin na yung 500. Clue, gusto nyo ba ng clue? Bigyan ng clue? Kulay black.
Yes.
Kulay black. Bukas nyo yung mga mic nyo para masaya. Kulay black. O si ano daw, si Ken daw. Ken, ano yung sagot mo?
Lens ba yan?
Lens? Hindi. Kulay black. Naku, kawawa na yung lens.
Camera lens.
Lens cap.
Lens cap? Hindi. Talagyan ko na nga ng timer.
Developing tank.
Ang laki na. Developing tank? Hindi.
Spool.
Spool? Hindi. Kulay black? Dali.
Kulay black.
Ano kaya?
Kaya niya yan. Saan ba yun? Dali.
Card reader.
Ano na?
Card reader.
Card reader? Sino nagsabi nun?
Ako.
Ah, si Luis. Hindi. Hindi siya card reader.
External.
External? Naku, kawawa naman yung external hard drive. Initsa-itsa natin. Go guys, dali. Lalagyan ko na ng timer ha. Dali. Sino nagsabi ng film? Sino yun?
Sisig.
Sino nagsabi nun? Sisig daw.
Jamar.
Sino nagsabi ng ano?
Ako, guys.
Sino yun? Hindi ko makita eh. Sabi mo na lang yung pangalan mo. Sorry. Uy, kasama pala natin si si Senator. Ned, labas mo nga si si Lolo.
Ang cute ni Ned.
Ayun, si Lolo. Si Lolo lumabas na kayo. Ala ka, Ned. Lagot ka. Ayun, guys. Sino? Si Ken daw, may sagot. Go, Ken. Hindi ko makita yung timer. Ita-timer ko na lang sa phone ko.
Ay, hindi ko pala na lower hand kanina.
Okay.
Oh no, teka.
Dali.
Wait
timer.
lang ako. Sige, sasagutin ko na din. Buka. What do you call this? Charger ng battery, I guess.
Charger? Hindi. Ay, ito yung timer natin. Para kita nyo. 3 minutes na lang. Pag hindi nyo nasagot, akin na yung 500.
Mali quiz yung films.
Sabi ni Luis, USB. O si Justin daw. Ano, Justin? Wala?
Camera strap.
Sino nagsabi ng camera strap?
Val.
Hindi. Kulay black. Headphones? Hindi. ND filter?
Camera strap na black.
Hindi. Next clue, gusto niyo?
Cellphone.
Gusto niyo next clue? Meron siyang next clue, meron siyang capacity.
Battery.
Sino sabi nun?
USB.
Sino sabi nun?
Sino sabi ng battery?
Carl.
Congrats, guys!
Tapit ko na sana.
Okay. So, rekta na tayo doon sa next game. Mabilis lang naman to. Si Jace... Sino yung natin? Contestants for that? Oh! Si Rapi Turbo. Loko talaga si Ned. Tinan mo. Uy, Ned, paano ka napunta dito? Bakit ka... Ned, bakit ka nasa strato box? Ba't ka nandito?
Sinisilip ko yung nilalagay sa box.
Inception ka. Dali. Ano ba yung next natin? Wala na si Kyle, no? Tapos na yung game ni Kyle, di ba? Rekta na natin dun sa Ang contestants natin dito 3 lang. Pero, Jace, kailangan mo mag-on ng mic. Kaya ba?
Wait lang, narinig po ba?
Ayan, dinig namin. Yan, sige. Ang ganda naman ng ni Jace. Dali. Hindi ko siya mapin. Paki-spotlight. So, maglalaro tayo ngayon ng Who Wants to be a Photographer. Dali.
Start po ng video.
Ready ka na? Ganito, sabihin ko muna yung price. Wait lang. Yan. Yan. So, ang contestant natin, actually nagpa-ano kami kanina, yung tawag dito, first 3. Kaso ang problema, yung iba, wala na. Pero, tsaka yung iba nanalo na. So, give chance to others tayo. So, ang napili namin ay si Jace. Si Jace. Saan na ba yun? Si Jace, si Luis, tsaka si Graciano yata, no? Tama?
Si Carl.
Si Carl. Nanalo na si Carl ng 500. Si Graciano na lang yung third. Yan, okay. So, ganito yung mechanics. Maglalaro tayo ng, para na lang siyang Who Wants to be a Millionaire. Pero, ang kakaiba dito, ganito, pwede lang kayo magkamali isang beses. And then pangalawa, pwede kayong humingi ng, pwedeng, kumbaga, ang ask the audience, etong lahat na nasa Zoom. So, 2 lang yon. Okay? So, kung hindi nyo alam yung sagot, pwede kayo magkamali na isang beses. And then yung pangalawa, pwede nyo gamitin yung ask the audience. Ganito, kapag yung first contestant, hindi niya natapos yung hanggang last question, yung pang 10, dilipat tayo sa second contestant hanggang makuha yung Yun. Pero hanggang 3 lang Kasi baka maubos yung budget natin. Wala tayong budget. Ganito, ang price ganito. First question, 1 peso. Second question, 5 pesos. Third question, 10 pesos. Tama ba? Fourth question, 20 pesos. Fifth question, 50 pesos. Sixth, 80 pesos. Seventh, 100. Ay, tama ba? 100? Tama ba? Hindi ko na nasunod. Wait lang, nilista ko yun dito para sigurado. Kasi mamaya magsabi ako tapos hindi Ayan, first question is 1 peso. Hindi naman nakikita, no? Huwag yung tingnan, 1 peso. 5 peso, second question. Third question, 15 pesos. Fourth question, 20 pesos. Fifth question, 50 pesos. Sixth, 80 pesos. Hanggang pataas na pataas to. Seventh is... Wait lang, may mali ako. Sorry ayusin ko lang. Okay. Then... Kumbaga pataas na pataas to. Hanggang yung last question, 1,000 pesos. Kasi sobrang hirap ng huling question. Natin ko aabot kayo doon. Tapos, ang maganda dito, kung hindi natin matapos to ngayon, if walang manalo ng 10, tutuloy natin next week. 20, 50, ay 30 pala. Ay, 50 na pala to, sorry. 50. Ito ayusin lang natin. 50, 80, 100, and then 200, and then 1,000. Yan, okay. Ready? Hindi na kayo? Hindi nyo naman nakita yung mga tanong, no? Okay. So, mauuna sa atin, since siya yung nasa list kasi, si Jace yung naiwan. So, Jace, are you ready? Ready ka na?
Sige po. Kinabahan.
Ready ka na, Jace? Pin lang kita. Paki-pin si Jace. Okay, Jace. Your first question is... Ay, sorry. Wala. Dali ah. Bigyan nyo akong 5 minutes, ayusin ko lang yung graphics. Sorry. Ayusin ko lang yung graphics kasi nga ano siya. Mawawala agad yung sagot. 5 minutes, ayusin ko lang. Ay, nakikita nyo pala, sorry. Nakita nyo na, papalitan ko. Ba yan? Tatago muna ako. Nakita na ni Jason sagot. Dali. Play mo natin yung video para...
One of the things that makes anything more enjoyable is being able to share it and being part of a community.
And quite frankly, what I get from Photo Nation is the fact that it's so non-judgmental.
They're so accepting of people, and I like that about Photo Nation, that people are willing to do that.
Photo Nation is hindi lang siya Filipino-based international group. Ano siya, one big happy family talaga siya.
Photo Nation is just one huge family.
I think probably the thing I like the most about Photo Nation is the fact that it's a supportive community, not there to score points.
Photo Nation, a platform that is no bashing.
It's you ask for help, you get help. The best part about Photo Nation is that everyone gets a chance to showcase their stuff. And if you ask, how did you get that? Can you teach me? The people respond and you're like, yeah, I'm actually learning things here.
We all started as a beginner, whether it's your self-taught or you learn from masters or you learn from YouTube. We should be humble enough to know and to accept that people who are willing to learn, we have to appreciate that because it's actually promoting the hobby or the passion that we love, which is photography.
Malaki talaga yung impact sa pag-i-improve ko as a photographer kasi hindi lang basics yung tinuturo, parang yung advanced stuff na.
I'm always welcome na idea na magkaroon ng isang community ang mga photographer. Yung imbis na magbangayan, nagtutulungan.
It feels really nice to be part of Photo Nation because of how active the group is. A lot of inspiration for me to take in.
Hindi ko in-expect na ganito yung welcome ng Photo Nation sa akin.
Napagsama-sama ng Photo Nation ang mga photographer, ano man ang lahi nila.
I've met a lot of people from different regions sa country natin. Mas na-widen yung network ko.
Masaya kasi nakakapag-share ka ng free.
Yun na mas manada oportunidad pati el chances na mas kita grande di mi thinking about things na nuay aki na kalya ko nila.
feel like I'm with a family that supports what I love and what I'm passionate about. Mararamdaman mo na may value yung gawa mo and mas nakikita mo na there is an opportunity for you to grow in this industry.
I joined Facebook a year ago, and you are the first group I joined. It's one big international family. It's great to be part of Photo Nation International.
Aside from the photography memes, pinakagusto na ako sa Photo Nation is activities like Photographer of the Week and sa mga Theme of the Week.
I was really happy to be featured as the Photographer of the Week. It really helps and boosts me.
One of the things I like about Photo Nation is the fact that it's not limited by any demographic, by any location, or by year.
Tuwang-tuwa ako kung siyempre first time ko maging part ng isang member na may malaking community. Maganda experience ko.
Nakita na ko nga daghang mga parehas na kong edad ang misulay og photography diri sa mo as sa Dipolo.
Nakatabang siya ka mo-grow ko as a photographer. So, maka-inspire siya sa mga kasama na ko na bagungan pa. Pag-join ako aning Photo Nation kay at first kay nakulbaan ko ato kay international siya.
Pag-ayat ko ken to Photo Nation ken dagiti na dumaduma nga aktibidades kay Domingo kas dagiti pasalit nga pagkaka-recognizean dagiti kas kanyak nga agdadamo thì photography.
Người ta thường hay nói rằng là khi mà bạn muốn đi thật là nhanh thì bạn đi một mình, nhưng mà khi mà bạn muốn đi xa thì bạn sẽ đi cùng với cả những người khác. Thành ra là khi mà tham gia vào những cái group chơi ảnh như là Photo Nation thì nó giúp mình là sẽ nhìn được thấy rất là nhiều bức ảnh đẹp, và qua đó thì và cũng gặp rất nhiều là photographer giỏi. Thế thành ra là qua đó mình được truyền cảm hứng hơn.
So, paano ako mag-join sa community? Uning, manakit kong dakal inspiration.
Yung first impression ko sa Photo Nation, walang toxic sa group. Parang dito sa Photo Nation nakaka-proud kasi parang nabibigyan ng voice yung mga Pilipino.
I think Photo Nation is there. It's kind of feel like home. Alam mong this group will help you grow.
Sobrang ganda ng podcast quality. Yun yung magagawa ng Pinoy. So, nakaka-proud din.
Nagulat din po ako lalo kasi almost around the world kasali po eh. Parang ang laki pong privilege sa akin na sa Philippines po nag-start tong Photo Nation.
Pinoy pride kasi nga 'di ba? Doang yung group is sa Pilipinas. So parang kaya natin makisabay at maliit tayong bansa.
I think Photo Nation parang for me yung always active na ako.
Swerte gid ko kay naging part ko sa group ni. Hindi gid malimtan ang opportunity to gintik with pagsayo.
Marami akong natutunan, lalo yung sa masterclass.
Photo Nation expanded my global knowledge, especially regarding Filipino photography. The Philippines seems to be pretty excited and actively pursuing the craft.
Feeling ko na welcome ka talaga kasi may mga toxic na mga tao. Nakakaugmat na nakaka-inspire sinda ng mga picture ninda na pinapailing sa mga bawat saro.
That worldwide photo walk, my gosh, I was surprised that many people showed up and it brought tears to my eyes. It was brilliant. There's so much love. I think that's the best way to say it. There's so much love in this community.
The truth is, this is merely a setback. This is merely one huge mountain that we have to traverse.
Alright, now bring it back. Fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot.
Check. Wait lang, malapit na. Check. Okay, let's start. Okay, so again, our contestant is... Saan na kayo? Yan. Jace, can you ano? Pwede bang i-highlight si Jace? Wait lang. Has to unmute. Tulog na may mga tao dyan. Yan.
Yes, kuya.
Okay. So, Jace, ready ka na ba?
Yes po.
Ready ka na manalo ng 1,000 pesos. Okay. So again, we are playing Who Wants to Be a Photographer. Okay, Jace. Your first question is... Unang tanong natin. Where did photography originate? A. France. B. USA. C. Japan. D. China.
B?
Ano na? For 1 peso. For 1 peso. Nako, hindi nakapanood si Jace na masterclass. Saan nag-originate ang photography? May lifeline ka, may lifeline ka na pwede mong gamitin. Final answer?
Na ano ko kung A or B.
Baka mag-google ka.
Ay, hindi po.
Baka nag-google ka. We'll give you iyak ka namin ng 1 minute or 30 seconds. 20.
Ako baka mali ako. B na lang po.
15. Ano na?
Letter B.
B, USA.
No.
Final answer?
Nana ko po kung A or B.
A or B. Di ba masaya to? Di ba? A or B? Anong final answer mo?
Wala ata
10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jace, final answer.
Sige, A na lang po.
A. So yung mga ano na, mga those who are here, who are still with us, anong ano nyo? Anong verdict nyo? Sino nagsasabi na A? Taas yung kamay.
Baka mali. A.
Hindi. Sino nagsasabi na B? Ang tamang sagot ay... Wait lang, alisin ko na tong isa para... Ay, bakit? Dali. Asa na yun? Sorry. Ang tamang sagot ay... Mali. Hindi... hindi... Ano sagot mo, B?
A po.
A. Hindi. Mali. Ang tamang sagot ay...
D?
Ay! Hindi. Ang tamang sagot, China.
Okay.
Sa China nag-originate ang photography. Yun. So, move on tayo sa next contestant. Sino yung next contestant?
Okay, thank you po.
Thanks, Jace. Next contestant, guys. Actually, ito. Yan. The idea of being able to capture light originated from China, from the philosopher Mozi. Yan. Ready? Sino yung next natin? Si ano na? Nako, sayang naman. Si ano na? Sino to? Sino na sa list natin, guys? Si Jace. Si Graciano ba? Okay, game. Si Sir Graciano na. Let's put him on screen. Ayan. Oh, game. Ready ka na, sir? Ready?
Ready po.
Okay. So ipa tayo sa... Saan ba yun? Bakit hindi siya lumalabas doon? Dali. Ayusin ko lang. Ba't nilagay ko siya dito? Okay. Yung second question, angat na tayo. Yan. The word photography is derived from the Greek words photos and graphin, which literally means A. Stop motion, B. Captured light, C. Frozen time, or D. Drawing with light. Ay,
Hindi po nakikita.
Ay, wala ba? Sorry. Ayan. The word photography is derived from the Greek words photos and graphin, which literally means A. Stop motion, B. Captured light, C. Frozen time, or D. Drawing with light. For 5 pesos. Go.
A. Stop motion.
Stop motion ba? We'll give you 30 seconds to decide.
May 50-50 ba?
Wala pa eh. Magkakaroon tayo in the next episode. Meron kayong you can ask the audience.
Ask the audience.
Hindi, sige, ganito. Bigyan kita ng 50-50.
Okay po.
Ang 50-50 dyan, definitely hindi A. Hindi rin siya C. Hindi siya A, hindi rin siya C.
Beyond. Pati nga po ulit nung option.
Yun. The word photography is derived from the Greek words photos and graphin, which literally means B. Captured light, or D. Drawing with light.
Drawing with light. Captured light. Letter B.
Letter B.
Captured with light.
Final answer na ba yan?
Final
Ulitin
answer.
ko the word photography is derived from the Greek words photos and graphin, which literally means
Letter D.
Letter D. Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer. Ito na. Ang tamang sagot ay for 5 pesos. Ay, letter D. Congrats. So kaya siya tinawag, kaya siya na drawing with light. Again, ay sorry. Yung word kasi niyon, basahin ko na lang. The word is supposed to... Dali. Ba yan? Sorry hindi ko na ano eh. Para lang alam nyo yung sabihin bakit siya ganun. Yan. So, the word was supposedly first coined by the British scientist Sir John Herschel in 1839 from the Greek words phos, which means light, and graphe, which means drawing with light. So, yun yung tamang sagot. Yay! Congrats! Meron ka ng 5 pesos. Okay, moving on to the next. Bakit naman gumagano na naman siya? Okay. Next is... Medyo may ito. It can be achieved using one light and a reflector by two lights. It is a technique used in studio portrait photography attributed to a painter. Ako mukhang mahirap to. Letter A, Picasso, light. Letter B, Da Vinci lighting. Letter C, Rembrandt lighting. Or letter D, Luna lighting.
Hindi po nakikita yung question.
Ay, pakipin naman ako. Sino ba? Hindi pa kayo spotlight ako para makita ni sir.
Ano na po?
Yan. Kita mo na, sir?
Hindi po. Nakikita ko po, Film Factor Podcast. Pero yung question...
Hindi, ang nakapin yung isa. Dapat yung isa ang ipin mo, Cindy. Dala Ano pipin yung nagasalita? Nakaano kayo, sir? Tawag ito? I-click nyo yung gallery view sa taas. Yan, para makita nyo yung ano ko. Kita nyo na? Kita nyo na?
Apo, ayan. Sige po.
Ayan. So, ang tanong, it can be achieved using one light and a reflector by two lights. It is a technique. It is a technique used in studio photography attributed to a painter. So, letter A, Picasso light. Letter B, Da Vinci lighting. Letter C, Rembrandt lighting. Or letter D, Luna lighting. For 10 pesos.
Letter C, Rembrandt lighting.
Rembrandt ba? Final answer?
Final answer po.
Natin. Ang tamang sagot ay letter C. For 10 pesos. Yan, okay. So, Rembrandt lighting is a standard lighting technique that is used in studio portrait photography and cinematography. It can be achieved using one light and a reflector or two lights and is popular because it is capable of producing images and appear both natural and compelling with a minimum equipment. Yon. Okay, moving on to the next. For 15 pesos, which of the following is the widest aperture setting? Letter A, f22. Letter B, f4. Letter C, f2. Letter D, f16. For 15 pesos. Pinaka malawak daw na aperture or pinakamalaking aperture.
Letter C, F2.
Letter C ba? Final answer?
Final answer.
Ang tamang sagot ay letter C, F2. meron na tayo. Magkano na yun? Okay, so next. Yan. Kasi nga, yung smaller number, the wider the aperture. Okay. For 20 pesos, what is shutter speed? Letter A, the lightness of the image. Letter B, how in focus the image is. Letter C, exposure time. Or letter D, how fast the camera runs. So, ano daw yung shutter speed?
Hindi ko din.
Ito ba yung liwanag ng image? Yun yung letter A? Or letter B? Yun ba yung gaano ka-focus yung image mo? Or letter C? Yung exposure time? O letter D? Kung gaano kabilis yung camera tumakbo?
Exposure time, letter C.
Letter C. Final answer.
Final answer.
Medyo maangat na tayo. Yes, tama! So 50, meron ka ng mga more or less 100 plus pesos. Next. Ayan. Shutter speed is the length of the time the camera shutter is open, exposing light onto the camera sensor. Essentially, it's how long your camera spends taking a photo. Yun, congrats! Next. The ratio of an image height to the width is called blank ratio. Ako.
Hirap to
Kumbaga yung height daw ng image mo, anong tawag doon? Yung laki ng image mo, kung square, kung pahaba, yun, anong tawag daw doon? A, aspect, letter B, quality, letter C, approximate, o letter D, size. For 50 pesos.
Pwedeng ask the audience.
Ask the audience tayo daw. Ask the audience. Guys, tulungan nyo si Sir. Dali. Saan ba yun? Makita. Nawala na yung audience natin. Wala na yung audience natin. Dali.
Hindi ako pwedeng mag-help kasi ako gumawa ng question.
Hindi, wag na lang kayo magsalita. Yan. Pwede natin tanongin si Louie. Louie, anong sagot mo?
Ako sure. Aspect.
Ano no?
Sure.
Hindi ka sure. Pakinggan natin si Aimee. Aimee, anong sagot mo? Balik ko
Hirap pa.
Mahirap pa. Yan. So, yung ratio daw ng image, letter A, aspect, letter B, quality, letter C, approximate, or letter D, size. Sino pa? Sino nagkasabi na letter A? Ano ba yun? Sino nagkasabi letter A? Taas kamay. Letter A. A. Letter B. Letter B. Wala. Letter C. Letter D. Ayun.
Choices raw.
Ano?
Choices. Yung choices.
Choices ulit. Sorry. Balik natin ang choices. So, bali, letter A, aspect, letter B, quality, letter C, approximate, or letter D, size.
A.
Sino yun?
A po.
A daw. Sir, anong sagot nyo?
Ako din A.
Pwede size. Letter D.
Letter D daw. Ano na?
Dalawa kasi nag-letter A, so A na ako.
Tignan natin. Final answer?
Wala na. Sige, final answer na tayo.
Okay. And ang sagot ay letter A! 6 na tayo, maangat na. 80 pesos na sa mga more or less mga 100, mga 200 pesos na yung price. Yan, so to put it simply, the aspect ratio of an image is the ratio of the height to the width. For example, an 8:10 has an equal aspect ratio of 4:5, but a 4:7 image is a bit wider. So yun yung size, yung tipong sukat nung photo. Yeah, next. For 80 pesos, what do you call a colored glass used to emphasize, eliminate, or change color or density in a photo? Is it A, transformer, letter B, filter, letter C, lens, or letter D, flash? Medyo madali-dali lang.
Filter?
Final answer na ba yan?
Final answer.
C, filter. Nako, 3 na lang. Yung mga so wala ka ng ask the audience, wala ka ng ano ba to? Wala ka na nung
50-50.
50-50. So, ang mangyayari ganito, kunyari yung next question, kapag nagkamali ka, you will take home ko ano yung nasa pot, And then, ang magte-take over ng next question kung sino natitira sa Zoom. So, bala ganon. So, yung mga tao dito, kung gusto nyo magkamali si sir, kung gusto nyo magkamali siya, para kayo yung kapasok doon sa 1,000 pesos. Ayan na. Okay. Next. So, again, filter. So, yung filter, they are made from a thin foil or polarizing material sandwich between two circular pieces of glass. Our next question. Ito, mahirap to. What year was the first color photograph taken? Letter A, 1852. Letter B, 1879. Letter C, 1861. Or letter D, 1890.
Mahirap to.
What? 1852? 1870? Ako, puro 1800s.
Hula na lang, letter B, 1879.
1879. Tanong ko lang bakit? Bakit 1879?
Wala akong maisip pero inisip ko yung panahon nila Rizal. Parang, ewan ko, may time na may
color na ba?
Nakita na ako colored na ano.
Sige. Bago natin
Pero
sagutin.
sure.
Bago natin sagutin, mag-break mo na tayo. Hindi, joke lang. Joke lang. Bago sagutin, tanong natin audience. May break pala no? Random na lang magkatanong ako randomly. Siguro si Ken. Ken, anong sagot mo para sa'yo? O gusto ba magkamali?
Kasi palabas ulit ng choices.
Gusto ba magkamali si Sir para sa iyo 1,000 pesos? Andali.
Palabas po ulit yung choices.
Andali.
Pero
yan.
ako mag-influence sa decision niya.
So, what year was the first color photograph taken? Is it A, 1852, B, 1879, or letter C, 1861, or letter D, 1890?
Hirap pa kasi di ako masyadong maalam sa history ng photography in general, pero maglalagay na ako ng hula ko dito sa 61. Ano ba to? Letter C.
Letter C. Sige. Natin. Ano sir? Final answer. Letter ano? Ay, di. Yun na yung sinabi mo. So, letter ano ka na, no? B.
B. Opo.
Ako. Paki-compute. Ayun. Unfortunately, ang tamang sagot ay letter C. So, yun. Tama si Ken. Letter C. Sagot, pakita ko lang yung sagot. So, bali, the first color photograph was made by a three-color method suggested by James Clerk Maxwell in 1855, taken in 1861 by Thomas Sutton. The subject is a colored ribbon usually described as a tartan ribbon. So yun yung first ano. Ilan na yung ano ni ano? Oh sir, message wala si Cindy, i-Gcash namin sa iyo yung price. Ayan.
Sige po, thank you.
Ayun, thank you din. Next. Sinong natitira dito? Kung sino una mag-raise ng hand, siya yung next contestant. Yun ano na lang. O raise ng hand agad. O si Ken. Si Ken daw. Nauna na si Ken. Ken, may video ka, Ken? Meron na lang tayong... Actually, dalawa na lang to. Nako. Kasi si Ken. Hindi ko mapin si Ken eh.
Ay, hello. Sorry. Nakamute pala ako.
Ay, meron kang video?
Negative. Kailangan ko siguro...
Okay,
or
sige.
pwede ko siguro i-connect yung cellphone ko.
Hindi. Sige, okay na yan. Audio na lang tayo.
Sige,
so, yun.
sige.
So, bali, ang tanong, ang next question is... Saan na ba tayo? Ano yung huli kong question? Dali.
One year, color photograph.
Ayun. Nasa number 9 na tayo. Ang question number 9 ay... When you use perspective to take a photo, do you A, take a picture at eye level? Letter B, change the camera setting? Letter C, change the angle? Or letter D, use higher megabytes? For 200
I would
pesos.
go with letter C.
Final answer na ba yan? Ako?
Yes, kasi ang nasa isip ko nito, letter D is very, very improbable kasi that's a camera setting. Malamang letter B is also not that. Kasi kung when you use perspective, it's more of a different view from your usual take on the photo eh. So it could be letter C, changing the angle. Yun lang.
Final answer?
Yep.
Okay. And ang tamang sagot ay letter C. Congrats! You have 200 pesos. Which means, aangat na si Ken sa last question. Ayun, explain ko lang. Perspective gives you a different outlook on a particular scene. Being able to find a different angle helps you capture it. Okay? Ready na kayo sa final question? Ito na yung kumbaga 1,000 pesos. Peter Lick's Phantom photo is regarded as the most expensive photo in the world. How much did this photo sell for? Is it A, 6.5 million? Letter B, 3.5 million? Letter C, 5.6 million? Or letter D, 8.1 million? Pag hindi mo nasagot, Ken, pag hindi mo nasagot, Ken, kung sino yung makasagot. So yung mga
nakalimutan ko.
Pagdasal nyo na hindi mo kunin.
Ano yan, naalala ko.
Si Aimee nakatutok na si Aimee.
Yung photo, yung mismo naalala ko, hindi yung...
Oo, magkaano siya ngayon?
Niya, oh my God.
We'll give you 1 minute.
I would...
Or 30 seconds.
Sige. Sige.
20.
Tingnan mo, ubos yung oras. Okay. I would go siguro with letter A, 6.5.
Final answer na ba yan?
Wala, manghula na ako.
Final answer na ba yan?
Yeah, yun na lang. A na lang.
Kayo guys, anong sagot nyo? Si Luis. Ano sagot mo, Luis?
Letter A.
Letter A na. Si Carl. Anong letter?
D.
D. 8.1. And Aimee.
A.
Marami sumasagot ng A. Siguro nag-google kayo. Yun. And yun. Congrats!
Oh my God!
You win 1,000 pesos.
Good job!
Thank you.
Ayun.
Wow, hindi ko akalain.
Explain ko lang, Peter Lick's Phantom photo was sold for an unprecedented 6.5 million and is the most expensive photograph in history. Australian landscaper photographer Peter Lick has set a new world record after a private unnamed collector purchased one of his photos for an unprecedented 6.5 million. Umulit lang yung sinabi. Yun, with that.
Baka naman.
Congrats. Gusto niyo ba tong game na to? I-improve pa natin kasi first time lang naman natin nagawa. And maybe we can do this every...
Ang hirap ng tanong.
Mahirap ba yung tanong? Hihirapan pa natin. Pero yun, maybe we can do this every Friday, no? Well, let's try to do this. Kung inaano natin na para we have something to look forward to. Yun, wait lang. Again, sino pa yung natitira sa It's already 1 a.m. and we're just going to say magpapaalam lang tayo na maayos. Again, ito yung mga natitira. Ito na yung mga nag-survive sa anniversary natin na at least nairaos natin. And
lasing na yung iba.
Lasing na yung iba. And again, we appreciate you being here. Dali, nawala yung music. Huwag naman ito yung music. Para tayong niyan. Dali. Palit tayong music. Saan yung natin? Ito. Okay. So yun, again, we appreciate you being here, staying up late. As always. Laging late na tayo natatapos. And yun nga, we appreciate you being here. And kaya lang naman ginagawa to kasi alam namin na lahat tayo walang ginagawa ngayon and hindi naman sa walang ginagawa ngayon. Lahat tayo naghahanap ng something to do para we can be inspired and try to do different things. And yun nga, we appreciate you being here and we hope na we will grow together. Photo Nation will grow together with you and we hope to meet more new friends within Photo Nation and siguro bigay lang ako ng konting teaser kung ano yung pag-uusapan sa Sunday. Again, please watch on Sunday kasi ilalabas namin doon yung mga darating next year. Tsaka marami kasi and isa doon medyo pinag-usapan, actually nag-meeting kami yesterday, nag-GA kami within doon sa team and we were planning on different things that we can do next year. And one of them is actually something big. And it's something na lahat tayo will be involved. Hopefully magiging involved. And kasi tinitingnan namin kung ano yung mangyayari after nitong pandemic. So medyo yun na yung nilook forward namin. So ano yung gagawin ng Photo Nation after ng pandemic? And one of those is actually that project. Tapos we'll discuss it on Sunday para makinig kayo kasi sobrang ganda ng discussion sa Sunday. Tsaka makikilala nyo rin yung mga members behind the team. Ito nga nagko-comment si Ellie na nasa Italy ngayon. Sabi niya, ilang taon na daw si Cindy. Ang cute niya, parang bata. Cindy, first time ka nila makita. Ayan, si Madam. Tawag namin siya ngayon si Madam Cindy.
Hello po.
Pwede ba i-spotlight yung sarili mo, Cindy?
Saan niyo po, ilang taon ako?
Well, ilang taon na daw si Cindy? Walaan nyo daw. Ellie, ilang taon? 11 years old daw.
Grabe.
Ilan taon ka na?
15.
15 daw.
Higher.
15.5.
Sabihin mo na, late na anong clock na?
20 na po ako.
Alam mo, kahit kami, hindi kami naniniwala, Cindy. Alam mo, kailangan mo magpresenta ng birth certificate. Na yun. Again, yun, sa Sunday, makikilala nyo yung mga team members. Saka ano yung ginagawa namin para magkaroon kayo ng outlook. Kasi syempre yung sa team, may kanya-kanya rin kami kasing ginagawa. Like sila Cindy, nag-aaral sila, they have school. Tapos ako, I have my work. And lahat kami, may kanya-kanya kaming ginagawa. And kumbaga, ang challenge para sa amin, how to keep this up, na nakakatawa kasi iba yung dynamics no sa team. So para maintindihan nyo kung gaano kahirap yung ginagawa namin. Kasi ako yung lang yung nakikita nyo. Pero siguro it's about time na ma-meet nyo yung people behind Born and Film. Kasi hindi ako si Born and Film, hindi rin ako si Photo Nation. Nagkataon lang na ako yung lagi nyo nakikita. At saka wala na kasi kami mailagay dito na iba. And yun, baka may gusto sa inyo na mag-host. Pwede, para makapahinga ako. Yan. Pero yun nga, we have lots of projects coming and partnerships na parating na we really look forward to. And wag niyong kalimutan pala ang magazine. We're just finding time for it. Medyo na puno lang yung ginagawa namin ngayon kasi syempre we have work, we have school. Tapos at the same time, inaayos din namin yung magazine. We were hoping to release it today sana. Pero naka-ready na kasi lahat ng articles. Ang gaganda ng mga articles sa sinulat ng mga people who are behind the magazine. Kasi may iintindihan nyo sa Sunday kung paano namin binuo yung team. Kasi each cluster, nasa 30 yung members ng team ng Born and Film. And may clusters kami. Each cluster may kanya-kanyang task. So, napaka-interesting yung paano siya namin binuo. And one of the clusters actually is the magazine cluster. And yun, makikilala sila tsaka ano yung sinulat nila kasi natuwa ako nung nabasa ko yung mga sinulat nila kasi it's something different sa nababasa natin. When we look at photography magazines, when we look at different websites about photography, puro mga ano siya, yung mga reviews, diba? Puro reviews, puro mga ano yung maganda, ano yung mahal, ano yung mura, ano yung mas maganda, ganyan. Ang ginawa nila, nagbigay sila ng sarili nilang opinion, yung galing sa puso nila na about dun sa ginagawa nila. So maganda kasi I know na makaka-relate kayo. So it's something personal para dun sa mga nagsulat. And again, kung kayo, if you'd like to be part of the magazine or gusto nyo magsulat, just let us know. We're very open kasi nga itong magazine na to, hindi naman to para sa amin, para sa atin lahat to. We're doing this for everyone. And ayun, Sunday, ikwento namin lahat. And before we say goodbye, siguro mag-iiwan lang ako ng kanta para before we say goodbye. And again, pasalamatan natin yung Maple Syrup. Huwag nyo kalimutan i-follow sila. Tsaka gusto ko rin ng shirt nila. Kukuha ko ng shirt nila. Ang ganda ng shirt ng Maple Syrup. Ipopost natin nila sa Photo Nation. And again, thank you din dun sa lahat ng mga sumali dun sa video. I know na ang hirap kasi maghabol ng mga tao. Pero you were there. Napagbigyan nyo kami ng chance. And yun, it may, kumbaga, naitawid natin yung gusto natin gawin. It may not be the most beautiful video, pero somehow it shows na lahat tayo sama-sama. And sayang, kung magkakasama lang tayo ngayon, mas maganda pa natin magagawa yun. And we look forward to after the pandemic. Ayun. Leaving you with this song before we say goodbye kasi 1:19 na. Again, don't forget to join us on Sunday. Masaya yun. Tsaka may participation din doon sa Sunday. We'll open up para doon. Tsaka hindi siya yung typical na podcast na isa-isa. So siya, open discussion. Hanap lang ako ng magandang ending song. By the way, may isa pang video na lalabas bukas. It was produced and created by Miguel Muñaz, one of our team members who are within production. Lalabas yun bukas. And siguro yun na yung magiging parang closing ng anniversary. And yun, we will continue this throughout October. Again, interview namin kayo. Yung mga videos nyo will be coming out within the month. And yun, para may something to munch on na pakinggan na storya. Ganda nung kay RC, tsaka yung kay Scott, kung napanood nyo na. Marami pang parating na ganun. Okay. Wait lang, iliload ko lang doon sa Halloween pala, huwag kayong mawawala sa Halloween kasi Halloween party yon. So, mag-ready kayo ng costume nyo kasi ang price ay camera. medyo bigatin nyo kasi camera yung price natin. Okay. Yung mga winners, wag nyo kalimutan na mag-message kay Cindy o kay Kat para we can send you the prices. O yung mga shirts, ganyan, pwede nyo ipa-pick up dito. Yung cash prices, i-Gcash na lang namin. Okay, leaving you with this song from Kenny Loggins. This is Conviction of the Heart. Again, happy anniversary, everyone!
Where are the dreams that we once had? This is the time to bring them back. What were the promises? Caught on the tips of our tongues. Do we forget or forget? There's a whole other life waiting to the left. One day we're brave enough, tongue with conviction of the heart. Down your streets I walked alone, as if my feet were not my own. Such is the path I chose. Doors I had opened and closed. I'm tired of living this life, fooling myself, believing we're right. I'd never give and love with any conviction. contradiction of the heart. One with the earth, with the sky. One with everything in life. I believe that we'll survive if we only try. How long must we all wait to change the world power and changes that we live in? To know what it is to forgive and be forgiven. Too many years of taking now. Isn't it time to stop somehow? Air that's too angry to breathe. What if our children can't dream? You've heard it hundreds of times. You say you're aware, believe and you care. Do you care right enough? Where's your conviction? The heart.
Hindi ko marinig yung sarili ko. Ayun. Again, don't forget to join us on Sunday. We'll be back with the whole team of Born in Film to be part of the podcast. Next week, tutuloy natin. We are looking at expiring yung yung ating Last of Us, and we will turn it into yung bagong game natin, which is for fun kasi hanap tayo ng mga prizes tsaka mga sponsors na pwede magbigay ng prizes. Again, this has been our anniversary, Photo Nation's anniversary. Don't forget to join us again next week, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram. It's at Born in Film on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we are also on Spotify, Film Factor Podcast, and also on YouTube, it's at Film Factor Podcast. Those who are on Zoom, if you want to stay, we'll be here until 2 a.m. Mag-play lang tayo music. And if you want to drink, please stay. Yun, again.
And that was Film Factor Podcast. Join us again next time. Follow us on our social platforms at Born in Film on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to use hashtag The Passion Lives On.
We're signing off. Bye-bye.
One of the things that makes anything more enjoyable is being able to share it and being part of a community.
And quite frankly, what I get from Photo Nation is the fact that it's so non-judgmental.
They're so accepting of people, and I like that about Photo Nation, that people are willing to do that.
Photo Nation is hindi lang siya Filipino-based international group. Ano siya, one big happy family talaga siya.
Photo Nation is just one huge family.
I think probably the thing I like the most about Photo Nation is the fact that it's a supportive community, not there to score points.
Photo Nation, a platform that has no bashing.
It's you ask for help, you get help. The best part about Photo Nation is that everyone gets a chance to showcase their stuff. And if you ask, how did you get that? Can you teach me? The people respond and they're like, yeah, I'm actually learning things here.
We all started as a beginner, whether it's your self-taught or you learn from masters or you learn from YouTube. We should be humble enough to know and to accept that people who are willing to learn, we have to appreciate that because it's actually promoting the hobby or the passion that we love, which is photography.
Malaki talaga yung impact sa pag-i-improve ko as a photographer kasi hindi lang basics yung tinuturo, parang yung advanced stuff na.
I'm always welcome na idea na magkaroon ng isang community ang mga photographer. Yung imbis na magbangayan, nagtutulungan.
It feels really nice to be part of Photo Nation because of how active the group is. A lot of inspiration for me to take in.
Ko in-expect na ganito yung welcome ng Photo Nation sa akin.
Napagsama-sama ng Photo Nation ang mga photographer, anuman ang lahi nila.
I've met a lot of people from different regions sa country natin. Mas na-widen yung network ko.
Masaya kasi nakakapag-share ka ng free.
Na mas manada oportunidad pati el chances na mas kada grande di mi thinking about things na noy aki na kalya ko nila.
Feel like I'm with a family that supports what I love and what I am passionate about. Mararamdaman mo na may value yung gawa mo and mas nakikita mo na there is an opportunity for you to grow in this industry.
I joined Facebook a year ago and you are the first group I joined. One big international family. It's great to be part of Photo Nation International.
Aside from the photography memes, pinakagusto na ako sa Photo Nation is activities like Photographer of the Week and sa mga Theme of the Week.
I was really happy to be featured as the Photographer of the Week. It really helps and boosts me.
One of the things I like about Photo Nation is the fact that it's not limited by any demographic, by any location, or by year.
Tuwang-tuwa ako and siyempre first time ko maging part ng isang member na may malaking community. Maganda experience ko.
Nakita na ko na daghang mga parehas na akong edad ang misulay og photography diri sa moa sa Bacolod.
Nakatabang siya ka mo-grow ko as a photographer. Maka-inspire siya sa mga kasama ko na bagungan pa. Pag-join ako aning Photo Nation kay at first kay nakulbaan ko ato kay international siya.
Pag-ayat ko ken to Photo Nation kay dagiti na dumaduma nga aktibidades kay Domingo kas dagiti pasalit nga pagka-recognizean dagiti kas kanyak nga agdadamo i fotografiya.
Người ta thường hay nói rằng là khi mà bạn muốn đi thật là nhanh thì bạn đi một mình, nhưng mà khi mà bạn muốn đi xa thì bạn sẽ đi cùng với cả những người khác. Thành ra là khi mà tham gia vào những cái group chơi ảnh như là Photo Nation thì nó giúp mình là sẽ nhìn được thấy rất là nhiều bức ảnh đẹp, và qua đó thì và cũng như gặp rất nhiều là photographer giỏi. Thế thành ra là qua đó mình cũng được truyền cảm hứng hơn.
So, paano ako nung mag-join sa community?
uning mana kung bakal inspirasyon.
Yung first impression ko sa Photo Nation, walang toxic sa group. Parang dito sa Photo Nation nakaka-proud kasi parang nabibigyan ng voice yung mga Filipino.
I think Photo Nation is there. It's kind of feel like home. Alam mong this group will help you grow.
Sobrang ganda ng podcast quality. Yun yung magagawa ng Pinoy. So, nakaka-proud din.
Nagulat din po ako lalo kasi almost around the world kasali ko. Parang ang laki pong privilege sa akin na sa Philippines po nag-start tong Photo Nation.
Pinoy pride kasi nga 'di ba? Doon yung group is sa Pilipinas. So parang kaya natin makisabay at maliit tayong bansa.
I think Photo Nation parang for me yung always active na ako.
Swerte gid ko kay naging part ko sa grupo ni. Hindi gid malimtan ang opportunity to contribute pag sa
Marami akong natutunan, lalo yung sa masterclass.
Photo Nation expanded my global knowledge, especially regarding Filipino photography. The Philippines seems to be pretty excited and actively pursuing the craft.
Feeling ko na welcome ka talaga kasi may mga toxic na mga tao. Nakakaugmat na nakaka-inspire sinda ng mga picture ninda na pinapailing sa mga bawat saro.
That worldwide photo walk, my gosh, I was surprised that many people showed up and it brought tears to my eyes. It was brilliant. There's so much love. I think that's the best way to say it. There's so much love in this community.
The truth is, this is merely a setback. This is merely one huge mountain that we have to traverse